Thousands of people joined in on the Evangelical Presbyterian Church of South Africa's celebrations of its 150th anniversary at the church's headquarters here in Valdezia. Amongst them was the Premier of Limpopo, Dr. Phophi Ramathuba. She came in, as you can see, very beautiful in her church uniform. Premier, thank you so much for joining us on SABC News. You were part of this beautiful ceremony to mark this 150th year of the Presbyterian Church of South Africa. Take us through, why did you feel it was important for you as the leader of this province to be part of the celebration?
I think firstly 150 years is not a child's play. But also if you look at the history of this particular church, since 150 years ago in July, when the Swiss and also together with the people of Lesotho, because when I go through their history, it started in Lesotho and they came here, they settled around the river banks of Limpopo, where they then established this particular church. But also what is critical for me is that if you look at what was their aim at that time and what did they achieve, including amongst others the establishment, building of schools at that time, getting children from this particular part of our country to start with education which was not there, building hospitals like Elim today. This is one of our oldest hospitals that we have in the country, looking at hospitals like Shulbane in Tswalo, which is there by Mpumalanga. And of course, the one, Lemana college that they did establish during that time. So it was important to come here and also remind the church that while, yes, indeed, you are 150 years, what can you learn from your founding fathers, which made the church to be 150 today? And what is it that you are doing? Because what is important is not 2025, it's 2125. What are you going to do so that you can live and be relevant for the next 100 years? So that is what the message we are bringing today.
A very inspirational speech that you gave when you gave your message of support. You also committed that you've been pushing people in your administration to ensure that the iconic Lemana College, which you say your own father studied at, is resuscitated and it's restored to its former glory. Just take me through, your listeners, your viewers who are watching, who know people who've gone through that college. What is your commitment to ensure that it's restored?
No, very true, Pimani. While my father was a Lutheran and we are Lutherans, which is not much different, but many of the people from this area, whether it's Mashamba, the whole Hlanganani cluster, up to around Vuani and here, they owe it to Lemana. Quite a number. If you ask anyone who has gone to school, during those days, they've gone through Lemana. So we are saying, as the provincial government, we have already met with the former Minister of Higher Education earlier this year and raised on behalf of the people of Limpopo and the people of this area, how can we resuscitate and revamp this college, looking at it to be relevant today. Of course, it's not going to be giving the teaching course that it used to do, but we want it to be much more relevant. And the challenge facing our people today, it's relevant skills. One of the reasons why unemployment rate is very high is that you will find that we have established TVET colleges, but they are still learning office management, and then they don't get employment. But if we can focus on artisans, focus on the skills that our economy needs. So this is what we are saying, that by 2027 we should be able to get this college as a TVET college that talks about skills that the country needs, skills that I met not so long ago with CEOs of the mining industry, and they've given me the skills that they require. So that's what we'll be focusing on.